Good morning, everyone. Aloha kakahiaka. My name is Brandy Sinoto. I am an Elite 3 Platinum Black 1 here with Modere. This is my 8th year with Modere. It is a blessing for me to be here. It is a blessing for me to be on this call with you right now. It is a blessing for me to be introducing you to these amazing women that we're going to be bringing to the line in just a moment. But before that, I want to send a huge shout out to John Melton for hosting this call, having this call for us every week. Guys, we're a part of the most amazing team on Modere, and you should be proud if you're listening to this call right now. You're just a part of the most amazing team. We have the most amazing leadership. Shout out to all of the leaders on our team. This has just been a monumental year for us. 2024 has truly been life-changing for us, and you're going to hear stories of people that are coming from all walks of life who have made the decision this past year and years prior to commit to themselves, to commit to their health, and ultimately to commit to sharing with others. And we know that, guys, it's not always easy to share with others. It's not always easy to put ourselves, out of our comfort zone to, share our results and to encourage someone else to take the steps to get their results as well. But we know that's what we've been put on this planet for. That's why we're here in this moment right now. So we come to this call to hear best practices, to hear how someone is making it work for them, how someone's sharing with others, how someone's pushing through the ranks and hitting pins and winning prizes and earning an income. And ultimately, I think I always talk to people about what Modere can provide for us, right? We know Modere, number one, gives us like the best products on the planet. What I love about this product line, and for me, myself, I come from the experience of being a holistic health practitioner, is that the product line that we have here with Modere, it addresses all foundational issues of our health, and it's not smoke and mirrors. Just talking a little bit about this, I think it's important for us to know this because there are so many products out there that are being promoted through direct sales methods. And, that's the method we're in right now. It's referral marketing. But there are many products that are being promoted through direct sales that are, quite honestly, I'll say like snake oil. It's like a potion in a bottle, right? It's like a magic pill. And it's very gimmicky, or it's something that's a novelty. And the thing about Modere products is we're not selling any of those types of products. And we literally are promoting products that address people's health, underlying health. It's not some magic in a bottle. We are helping people with their digestion. We are helping people decrease inflammation. We are helping people with our products stabilize blood sugar. And we are helping people, our number one product with Trim is literally a proprietary, double-blinded, tested, proven product. So I think if I'm talking to the field right now, because this is a team call, I think it's important for all of us to really understand what we have with Modere. We have these foundational, phenomenal products that put together in a package will address all the most important things that a human body needs. Minerals and vitamins for our hydration, digestion, anti-inflammatory properties, and blood sugar regulation. And then we have proprietary products. And when I talk about proprietary products, they can't go and buy this product anywhere else but from Modere. So we have Trim and we have BioCell, which is our two proprietary products that have clinical trials behind them, literally clinical trials. Majority of products out there do not have clinical trials behind them. Majority of companies out there don't have the money to do these trials. They don't have the manufacturing capacity. We have it all here with Modere. We have the stability of a company that continues to put out world-class products that help people. And then we have programs to back them. So for me personally, you can tell I'm a real product person. I think it's so important for us to just understand truly what we have here with Modere. And this is why we can have these amazing stories of people who are transforming their bodies, which also allows us to have these amazing stories of people who are growing in the business, who are growing their customer pods, who are building teams, who are hitting ranks, invited to free trips, and ultimately earning an income. So for me, myself, it's been a life changer. I've been able to retire my husband from his full-time job. He's able to be at home with me. He supports me with my business. You know, he helps me mail stuff out because, for the life of me, I don't know if it might be something about being Hawaiian, but I do not mail things out. So thank goodness. I think for the one thing, that was like one of the most important things. He can be my mailman. But he's been able to be home with me, and he's been able to do the things that is most important to him. You know, and I think that's, for me personally, that was my goal when I started this business, is I love to do this work. I mean, I would do this work for free. I'm never going to stop doing this work. But I was able to have my husband stop his full-time job, and he was actually able to take care of his two grandparents before they passed away. He also is a part of a full-time ministry work. He takes care of all of the kids in our family. He's just been able to do this because Mulder has afforded us this opportunity where he didn't have to work anymore, because I was able to generate the income for our family doing this. And I get to do it from my phone. I get to do it from my computer. So we get to hang out. And, you know, as long as there's an internet connection and I got my phone, then I can connect to all of my people. And we have a well-oiled system here. Starting in this past year, we launched the 5-day drop duplication system. And for our team, this has been mind-blowing. We've had the 5-day drop program, and we had been rocking the 5-day drop program for our health. Like, we know the health aspect of it is a no-brainer. 5 days at a time, you come back once a month, you stay strict during the 5 days, and between the 5 days, you find what works for you. Like, we know the health aspect of it works. But starting this year, we as a leadership team got very serious about implementing this as a duplication system. So if you're on the call right now, you're with John's team. Many of you are already doing it. You know, our team, we've been running with this for the past 10 months. Kylie and Casey, shout out to y'all. Kylie and Casey's doing it as well. And a number of you are doing this 5-day duplication system. It's just been fabulous. The system is pretty simple, guys. You just have to begin with, you know, you got to kind of step out on a limb to do this, but you have to just simply begin with a group of people that are going to launch this 5-day drop, 5 days on the same date. So you have your same date. You got maybe 3 to 5 people, maybe minimum. You know, 3 to 5 people is a minimum amount, and you can have more. We had some in our group that had 11 to 50. And over the past 5 days, we just completed a 5-day drop. Today was the last weigh-in, and we have dropped over 600 pounds in 5 days. So it's very powerful on a weight loss aspect of it. But coming back to the system, it's really simple. You start with a group of people. You all start on the same day, whether it's a Sunday or a Monday. Our team, you know, some of them start on Sundays, some of them start on Mondays, but generally Sundays or Mondays are a better day to start on. And then you all begin together on day one. And on day one, you know, we know it's a fasting day. So on day one, everyone drops their scales into the group. That's really important too. You want everyone to drop their scales in the group, because that's where they're going to be supporting each other and cheering each other on. So you don't want them just sending it to you personally. I think that's the thing that happens, is sometimes we get into like this leadership state, and then we think that we have to take everything on as leaders, but that's not the method of this duplication system. The method of this duplication system is you may be a chat leader because you're leading the chat, but you make sure everything happens in the chat, because that's how in 5 days you're going to create amazing community synergy, where people see other people that they don't know but are going through the same program as them in 5 days, sharing their results. You know, they're all afraid to drop their scales, but they still do it. And when you help people break past those kinds of hesitations and fears, you help them face the fear, and their fear will disappear. And when you can help people step past their fears, that's when you can truly help people start creating change. So you create this group chat. Everybody jumps in the group chat. Every single day, you ask them to drop their scales in the morning. If you can collage those scales every day after the day one, then you can show them physically how much they've lost. And everyone cheers everyone on. You have them drop their waters. You have them drop their food. So you can kind of make sure they're staying on track. And by the end, you sell them the next program. By the end, you upgrade them to the continuation program. And very soon, we are going to have a program, like a complete program, a comprehensive program that they're going to be able to upgrade to. That's going to include the protein, going to include our trim, our burn, plus our 2 brand new products. So if there's ever a time for you to look into, if you are not doing the 5-day drop duplication system yet, I would suggest it for you because it works so phenomenally for our team. And now we're going to have an amazing transformation program for them to go into. And I'm just really excited about more that you're going to hear about at conference because we're going to have more announcements. And I'm not going to go anymore because the time has come for me to bring to the line our very first speaker this evening. This woman that I'm going to announce is a beautiful mama. If you look at her, you would never think that she has 3 children, but this beautiful mama is the mama of 3 children. She literally looks like she could be one of their siblings because she looks so young, but when you talk to her, she is filled with wisdom. She is a fitness enthusiast. She is the wife of she's a power couple. They are a power couple. They run multiple businesses. She is a powerhouse. This woman is amazing. She's a red in the color code, and I want to bring her to the line. I'd like to introduce to you Director 3, Platinum 3, Derrilyn Nakama. Derrilyn, how are you doing this morning?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, sis. I'm going to give Derrilyn, I can't wait for you to share your story, guys. Derrilyn is a fitness enthusiast, but I also have to say she's also a functional wellness, health and wellness coach, and she is cuckoo about gut health. She's an amazing lady. Derrilyn, I'm going to hand it over to you, and I just want you to just lay it on them, share with them your story, share with them your experiences, and I'm going to give you the call.
Okay, hey everyone. So I'm Derrilyn. I'm coming in from the beautiful Big Island of Hawaii. I'm super excited to be here with you all today. First, I just want to say a huge thank you for being a part of this incredible community and for taking the time to join this call. I know how hectic life can get. Trust me, I'm right there with you. Like Brandy said, I'm juggling 3 kids, running them to all of their things. So I run and own an electrical business with my husband, and I'm also a functional wellness coach. So again, I get it. Managing a wild household, I get how hectic life can be. So I want you to give yourself a pat on the back for being here, for joining this call, because you are going to hear from some incredible people, and I can't wait to hear from them too because I'm going to be, so be sure that you're taking notes too. So let me just share a little bit about my journey with Modere. So when I first discovered Modere, it was right in the midst of COVID, and I've never been involved in social selling or direct sales before. This was a whole new world for me, but one thing I've always been passionate about is health. I love fitness. I love eating better, so I decided to give the products a try just for myself. Like, honestly, I had zero plans of diving into the business side. I wasn't even active on social media. I was super private and never in a million years thought that I'd be posting selfies or sharing my life online. But then something changed. As I started using the products and saw the impact that they had, not just on me, but on my family, I realized this was so much bigger. I learned how to connect with people on social media, and that meant to step out of zone and to share my story. And that was huge for me. But my amazing mentors that I met through this business gave me the courage to show up authentically as myself. And, we have the tools like shout posts and our ATM systems that make it that much easier to share our journey. So I started showing up with confidence that I never knew I had. So my belief in myself and what these products could do grew stronger, and soon I was treating my Modere business like a real business. Leaving my corporate job was a game changer, especially with my kids at home during COVID. Modere gave me the flexibility that I needed, and when I saw that I could earn more here than in my corporate role, it was an easy decision for me to go all in. Month after month, hitting those ranks wasn't just about the numbers. It was a reminder that I was making a real impact, changing lives with these products. My customers looked posters because it keeps them motivated on their own health journeys, and that's something that I take seriously every single day. So one strategy that's been key for me is leveraging the 5-day reset. But here's the thing. When you use the 5-day reset, it's all about staying organized and accountable. So I make sure to keep track of everyone that I bring in, utilizing a Google Doc. This isn't just about numbers. It's about making sure I'm reaching out every day with words of encouragement and showing up in the drop chat to motivate not just one person, but the entire group. We're creating a sense of community and support that goes way beyond just those 5 days. And speaking of success, I have to tell you about Antoinette. So she's one of my incredible customers. She started her first drop with us in May. And as of today, she's down 41.2 pounds, guys. She was pre-diabetic when she began, but by July, after consistently sticking to the 5-day reset and incorporating our lean body system, she went to her doctor's appointment and found out she was no longer pre-diabetic. She didn't need her water pills anymore or any other of the medication. So to be able to support someone in that kind of journey, that fills my cup. It's truly priceless. Antoinette feels amazing. Her body feels great. Her mind is clear. She's motivated. Her clothes are loose, and she's even sleeping better. She learned that even when the scale doesn't move every day, staying consistent brings those long-term results, and that's something we all need to embrace in our own health journeys and our business. This is the heart of what we offer, a community that supports, motivates, and helps people carry their health journey beyond just a reset. We're not here to just sell products. We're here to help find their voice, share their story, and reach their audience. And remember, when customers use their referral number, they earn Modere cash that they can use for future purchases, or, if they're interested, even explore the business side. We're about building a community and creating lasting change. So if you're here today, you're serious about building your business. So here's my advice. Take it seriously. Set goals and stay consistent. Whether you're aiming for gold, platinum, beyond, push yourself to grow every single month. The 5-day reset is a powerful tool. It's the perfect way to bring people in, get them results, and build our community. And don't forget, we've got an amazing product launching in a week that pairs perfectly with the reset. So keep pushing, trust the process, and always remember that you are making a difference. Before I wrap up, I want to leave you with a few tips. 4 tips I actually want to leave. So number 1, stay committed. Consistency beats perfection every time. Small actions every day add up to big results over time. 2, connect with your why. And if you don't have a why yet, I encourage you to write it out today. Because when things get tough, your why is going to be your anchor. 3, celebrate the wins, even the small wins. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Whether it's landing a new customer, hitting a rank, or just showing up every day, celebrate it. And 4, don't fear failure. Every no and every stumble is just a step closer to growth. Embrace those moments, learn from them, and keep moving forward. I just want to say thank you so much for having me, and let's keep making an impact together. You've got this.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Derrilyn. Guys, I forgot to mention that Derrilyn is coming to us from the big island of Hawaii, and we appreciate you dearly for being on with us. Her stories are truly inspiring. Derrilyn just, she really does have a heart for her customers, as you can see, right? You could hear that in her share. And I just do want to say that she mentioned about her customer, Antoinette. We all know her customer because we have been in the 5-day drop chats with her and her customer. And this customer has been sharing with so many people. This is the amazing thing that her customer, she helps many of them go out and share. She gets them credits, and they get to bring their friends along for the journey. So this has been such an amazing share. Thank you so much, Derrilyn. Now, next, we're going to bring to the line, we're going to go to one of the smallest, maybe most rural islands of Hawaii. My mother and father are both from this island, so it's wonderful to be reconnected or connected to these individuals on this island. My cousin, so I started my cousin who's in Vegas, shout out Selena, and my cousin Selena brought it back to our island of Molokai and shared it with her cousins there. And when we shared it with this island, they really came together. They just came together and supported each other in the 5-day drop duplication system that we have. And this one woman that we're going to bring on was the very first person that started the duplication system with us. I do have to shout out Auntie Wendy, because Auntie Wendy is on this call, I think. Shout out to Auntie Wendy, who did start with us, about 3 or 4 years ago. But when we started the 5-day drop duplication system, this woman we're going to bring to the line was the first to start it with us. She began with us in December 2023. So she made a decision early, before the holidays. So that in itself showed that she was really ready and committed to do this, because she was like, I'm not waiting till 2025. She started with us in December 2023, and now December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, 10 months later, she's now down 50 pounds. And I had to say it. I had to say it first, because I don't know how loud you were going to say it in your presentation. So I'm going to bring her to the line right now. This woman has 5 children. They're all adults. She has 9 grandkids. She has a really cool job. She makes sure that all of the airplanes are safe on the island of Molokai, because there's a lot of birds. So she literally shoots her rifle all day long, and she makes sure that the birds do not get in the way of the airplanes. She's an amazing woman. She's super, super smart. I've gotten to know her on a personal level as well, and she's super smart. And I'm so excited to introduce her here, guys, because she's also very shy. So something special about her journey as well is she's gotten to the level of Director 3, Platinum 1, and she did it without ever really promoting on social retail. So it's on social media. So it's a very special situation. So I'm excited. I'm excited for them to hear from you, and I'm excited for them to, feel you. So I'm going to bring to the line now. I'm going to stop talking. Welcome to the call, Nahula Kapuni. Hi, Nahula. How are you doing?
Good morning. Nervous. Can you hear me?
Well, we can hear you loud and clear. Thank you so much for being with us this early. Go ahead and share your story. We want to hear from you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm coming in from Molokai, Nahula. Born in Duvashel, married a Kapuni. 5 children, 9 grandchildren. I'm blessed. I love them all. But I want to start with, I started back in 2023, and that year was so hard health-wise for me. I fought through breast cancer. I went through radiation and put on a lot of meds. This battle left me exhausted and sluggish. I was overweight. I had no energy. My knees were in pain, and they swelled up. Every time I tried to exercise, I knew I needed to weigh 250 pounds. Physically and emotionally, I was headed down a downward spiral, and it was taking its toll. To add to all these ongoing concerns, my doctors told me that I needed to lower my glucose and cholesterol levels, or else I'd be put on more meds. And I'm so against synthetic meds and dread the thought of adding 2 more medications to my list, because I was already on 4. So, of course, I needed to do something, and I've already tried every diet you can imagine, even using a patch on my pico while sleeping. Like, if you don't know what is pico, it's the belly button. I starved. I ate things I thought was healthy, and it wasn't. The 5-day drop taught me that. Things were looking grim until I saw posts and short videos on Facebook from my cousin's wife, cousin Selena, LK, and Camilla Mella. I got to shout her out. She was God sent. What I saw blew my mind, because she was just a year younger than me. And she still looked like she was in high school. She had so much energy and was full of life. And I thought to myself, geez, if I could have just 1 foot of her energy, I would be happy. So probably weeks passed by. I watched her every day. Every day she was devoted to her posting. And thank God, because I finally reached out. I guess you could say the rest is history. It was then that my life with More Dear began. I started my first job shortly before Christmas Day, December 18th to be exact, and I completed that job 9 pounds lighter on December 23rd. Yep, a day before Christmas Eve when all the food come out in Hawaii. This was the real test. I had to now navigate the holidays, trying my best to hold the weight off. I still had desserts, and I still had wine. However, I did give up the rice and processed food. You're supposed to give up 3, right? I only gave up 2. And like anyone else, that was huge. Fast forward to the second drop in January, and something weird happened. At the start of the drop, I weighed myself, and I noticed I didn't gain any weight. And in fact, I was 4 ounces lighter. That's when I was sold on this program, the product and the company. Not only did it improve my joints and energy levels, but my blood work results were amazing. Even had my doctor scratching her head in disbelief. But most importantly for me, I didn't need to be put on diabetes and cholesterol meds. I even got off the water pill. I heard Derrilyn mention that about one of her customers this morning. Amazing. That was a big feat. So here's how I started advertising, the duplication thing, but I actually just wanted to share. I was so happy that I wanted to tell somebody. And the first one was my Dushel cousins. I told them how I lost 14 pounds in 2 drops. You all know my cousins, Kule and Nani. They didn't hesitate. They wanted in. I hooked them up with Brandy to explain it, just like Selena did for me. Duplication. After their first job, they dived right in, joined as SMs, and took off running, posting on social media, and took our little island by storm. They followed instructions and did that social media duplication part really well, following Selena and Brandy's lead in getting the word out. Kule and Nani became chat leaders and grew their team very fast. Like, I'm proud of them. And did I mention we're first cousins? As you can tell, we're total opposites. I was sitting back watching them and keeping my health journey private. I'm the shy one in the family, but I did share with close friends and classmates, face-to-face or in Messenger. My first dropper that I coached alone, because he wanted to keep it private too, which of course I knew all too well, my friend Sunny Paleka. He resides on the island of Hilo with his family, but was born and raised on Molokai. He day trades for a living and teaches others to do the same. This is what took a toll on his health due to the hours it entails. You need to get up early, and he was up all day helping people. But he began his weight loss journey and lost over 100 pounds. Out of that 100 pounds, 83 pounds was lost since he started More Dear in February. He achieved it because of the 5-day drop as well as the maintenance products. I'm super proud of his journey and so many friends and family that I helped along the way privately that has lost 20, 30, and even 40 pounds. They all kept me accountable in our quiet corner. Then I decided to advertise on Facebook about the Pure BioCell because it took away my knee pain and swelling. I was mobile again. All that old age crawling out of bed was gone, and I knew others needed it. My post was about BioCell, my 3-mile walk around the airport perimeter where I work. I took pictures and posted that along with a screenshot of my walking app as proof and a picture of me holding the pure in my hands, blocking the Modir name so that they would come to me, right? Well, my customer pod exploded. I became Platinum 1 because of this. Customers felt the effect and shared with others. I also made sure they knew about the referral links so they could save as well. Most of them that responded to my post told me this: wow, I knew it was real and going to work because you never do post these kinds of things on Facebook. One of my BioCell customers that I need to mention is Annette English. She told me that she couldn't stand up for very long because she suffers from sciatica. Her pain disappeared in 3 days after I gave her a bottle of BioCell. She went back to her healthy, active lifestyle of paddling canoe, hiking, and hunting. Her high blood pressure, cholesterol, and glucose levels were back in the normal range. She believed in the product so much that she began to spread the word too. She shared her journey with a lot of people and had customers signing up and using her link. She earned more dear cash and was able to save on her purchases. I'm so happy that I was able to be a part of her healing. As she said, she's going to take this product for life. That's how strongly she believes in it. This post also attracted the one and only Tita Melvina Starkey Sakurada. Her brother saw my post and shared my journey with her. I told him not to, but he did. But I'm thankful he did because it's God's will. We need to share. She started with a 5-day job and focused on her family first, her wife and son. Learned about each product and did a few drops before she decided to share. Once she made up her mind to share, she took off like wildfire. She's an amazing chef and chat leader to so many. She has droppers not only on Molokai, but on Oahu, Maui, Lanai, Bay Island, Kauai, Washington, Alaska, Louisiana, Arizona, Colorado, and Texas. She has lost over 20 pounds on her journey, and I'm always amazed with all her wellness posts. She's a social butterfly and the one that encouraged me to post my pictures and stories on Facebook. She slowly pushed me out from hiding. I'm active in all her job chats, and she's helping others with their jobs as well. Duplication. She just completed her 8th 5-day drop today. I'm super proud of her and all those that followed her lead. She's making chat leaders too. Auntie Jerry is one of them. Michelle Naole started as a BioCell customer. That post attracted her. But she went on her own and bought a 5DD kit because she wanted to try, she said. I saw her order and ended up helping her and her friends shoot their first drop. I need to mention her because she's not your social media person type. She's a private person. Sounds familiar, right? Well, even with being very busy with her own catering business, she makes the time to help her family and friends by leading her own drop chats. All of her customer base was all done personally. They all saw her results and wanted in. 2 social marketers, 13 customers, and growing. She's duplicating too in her own way. Those she helps shares personally and attracts others. In fact, she has 5 new droppers joining her in the next drop just because she helped their auntie drop 30 pounds. She has an amazing story that one day I hope she will share too. I'm sure you can ask her about it and she'll share. She'll tell you her story, but probably won't do it on Facebook. everyone, this is the thing. Everyone has their own way of duplicating. You just need to key into what makes them comfortable in sharing and help them share their way. I remember when I first started, I seen a before and after picture of Sharma Bautista and how she accomplished losing 50 pounds. She was my inspiration. I said I was going to do that. So I was focused on losing 50 pounds and breaking through that 200-pound barrier. I'm proud to report I crushed both those goals at the end of August. Just wanted to share that. I can't remember being under that weight, 200. But even those yo-yo diets that I bought didn't bring me below 200. So now my nearest goal is to get to 175 to 180, and I know it's possible because of the products. Today, despite battling some medical issues, doing the 5-day drop not only helped me heal faster from a recent spinal surgery, but using the supplements and products daily has saved me from additional medical problems. I would be screwed if my knees were in top shape prior to the spinal surgery because I needed to use it a lot. I totally believe in Modir and Selena's posting where God sent. The blessings continue to flow abundantly. Just look at how much people we have helped, especially on our little island of Molokai. This, to me, is the most rewarding part of the journey. Selena helped her home island, but lives all the way in Vegas. Brandy, she has ties to this island, and it came back. How awesome is that? So rewarding to help people get back their health. As for the business part, I was never focused on the money, but I am blessed to say that my commissions supplies me with products for my husband, children, grandchildren, my dad, and I'm even able to share with others. God bless and mahalo to everyone that trusted in my words and is currently on this journey with me. Let the Lord flow through you to help others, and He will make sure your well never runs dry. Back to you, Brandy.
Wow, thank you so much, Nahula. Woo. Everyone is just cheering you on in the chat. It's like blowing up. Thank you so much for that awesome share.
You're welcome.
Amazing. Okay, we're going to bring Jade to the line now, guys. Okay, we're going to go from Molokai to Kauai. This woman, Jade, here is our newest social marketer on this call right now. She started with us a couple of months ago, but I just have to tell you, I got to meet this woman face-to-face personally. Even if you guys have met her on social, another beautiful woman. Guys, you're hearing from all of these beautiful Hawaiians who are sharing from their heart, their experiences. And you can tell, everybody always wonders, like what is it with the Hawaii people? Well, you can tell, Hawaii people they're family people, they're connected people, they're community people, and they're people that really, really care in the Hawaiian way. I mean, I know we all care, but you see the way Hawaiians care in their Hawaiian way because, we're raised on islands. So we're going to go to another island, and this is the island of Kauai. And this woman right here, she has been a real inspiration for many of us. She's a yellow in the color code, I'm going to guess. She did a live in one of our Facebook groups, and I think that live was so touching to so many people because she just kind of came out and shared from her heart what she experienced at the 5-day reset. Mind you, this woman is very busy, guys. She's a kahu for the Kauai Police Department. She also worked at Ka'ulu Ikapono, which is a treatment facility for adolescents. She also is an MC at a luau at Sheraton Poipu. So, I mean, we're counting, right? She has 3 and many other things she does. She also is, she makes lehulu. And she also does, everyone knows her on the island. Everyone knows her. So she has touched many lives. And she has been a caretaker for her family, and she has set goals for herself, and she has just done amazing things. When I seen her, we were on a morning walk, and she shared how she had this goal once in the beginning of the year, first of the year, and everyone knew about her goal, and it was to like walk the entire island. And I think she did it. I think she walked like 8 hours, and everyone knew she did it. I mean, it just was so inspiring when I got to talk to her face to face. On top of that, she's down 38 pounds. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hand the call over to her. Mind you, one more thing, she also won her Modere experience, and that's something that's special, that's only available to people in their first full month of business, and she did it. So I'm going to bring to this line this beautiful woman, Jade Waialeale. She is a team leader silver with us, and she is just getting started, and she's going to share her story. Jade, how are you? How you doing? How you doing, Jade? Hold on for 1 second. I think you might have to unmute Jade. I wonder, Sean, can you see Jade's telephone number? And you know what? If not, we still have time for Jade. Hi.
There we go.
Hi.
We're unmuted. Hi.
Oh, we got you. Hi, Jade. Guys, I know Jade is traveling. Jade, I know you're traveling right now, so whatever you can give us, we're blessed to have you. I'm going to give the call to you.
Thank you, Brandy. I just want to thank everybody in this call, everybody that's on. I am Jade Waialeale Battad. During COVID, I've been a big girl my whole life, so I can relate with Nahula. And I tried everything. I did weight loss surgery way back when, lost weight. But the minute, because I didn't change my habits and I didn't change my lifestyle. So the minute, I started moving on, I gained the weight back. During COVID, one of my best friends and I started walking. And we walked the Kauai bike path, Kealahila Makalai, every single day of COVID and lost 100 pounds. And I ate out of a small miso soup bowl, but I ate whatever I wanted. So I never changed my habits. So once the miso soup bowl got bigger to a bigger bowl, I gained back my weight yet again. And I promised myself, I was 360 at my heaviest, and I promised myself after COVID that I would never, ever pass 250 again. And I actually hooked up with Sharma a year before I think I started the actual program. And I started Modere because of menopause. And I started with the OVA-M, and I started taking it, and it made such a difference and an impact in my life and how I felt. And I never had any of those menopause symptoms. I didn't have hot flashes. I didn't have any of those things. But what brought me to OVA-M was that I was having a hard time sleeping, and I felt like my joints ached, and I was having like brain fog. So I started the OVA-M, and it made such a huge difference. And Sharma is just amazing. I've known her whole life. Sharma has a beautiful family, and her dad and I were dear friends. And so I watched Sharma from a young little girl when she was winning pageants, and then I watched her grow into this beautiful woman that she is today. And the irony of it is that she was just so instrumental in me starting this journey, but not pushy at all. Like I said, no, I'm not ready. She asked, do you want to do this? No, not yet. And finally, one day I went to the doctor, and I was over 250. And Sharma just so happened, by the grace of God, to call me a few days into that. And when she did, she said, do you want to do this 5-day drop? And I said, yes, immediately. And I am so grateful that I did. So the difference between me losing weight, walking on the bike path, and now is that I have clearly broken old habits, and I have formed new healthy habits. I did not know the difference between a complex carb and a simple carb when I started this journey. I had to research and Google, and knowledge is power. So now I know better, and when you know better, you do better. And I find myself now very conscientious because of Modere about the things I put in my body, and in every aspect. I don't want to take Western medicine. I find myself really looking at labels, and the food industry and this market, it really sets us up for failure. Because when you go to the grocery store, you see a green drink, right, at Costco. And everybody, oh, that green drink. But there's nothing healthy about that green drink. And even yogurt, there's 100 yogurts in the cabinet. And you think yogurt is healthy. There's nothing healthy about those yogurts. They're chock full of sugar. And the ones that are good for you are way in the back. And you know, they don't taste as good, of course. But I have found now that I've changed my habits and I've changed my taste buds, that I taste things differently. And, you know, another thing, too, I think is that now that we're on this product and we're changing the lives of so many people that we love, that we see the difference. You know, people say all the time, especially, and I think Nahula said it as well, all these fad diets, right? And I've been on so many of them too. And people will say things like, oh, I tried that. It didn't work for me. But there's no way Modere will not work for everyone, because the healing powers of it and what it does are phenomenal. And the trim and the collagen are life-changing. I mean, it literally changes everything and makes it all very different. And so I am so grateful for this product. And so I started my first 5-day drop and was down weight, you know, literally in the blink of an eye. And I am so grateful for that opportunity. And then, you know, I started losing weight. But then people that know me wanted in, and they started losing weight. And that's really where the biggest difference came in, is because now I see the products that I love making a difference in my life, but now it's making a difference in the lives of people I love, and that I know have the same struggles I have. And I think that's the beautiful part of this family. And I have a friend who has reached her goal. She's on Modere as well and did a few 5-day drops with us. But she said the thing that is most beautiful about this product is the accountability, and that you have this village. And she said, I have needed this my whole life. And it truly is life-changing. And so I think there's nothing in this program that cannot or will not benefit the lives of people out there. And so we do have to share it, and we do have to tell it, because, again, knowledge is power, and if you know better, you do better. And so I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I am a busy person, and so there's very little time for me to fill my cup. And as a kahu, I know about that spiritual power of filling your cup, and I know about the grace and the love of God. But there's something deeper to be said about this family, this Modere family. And it's given me the opportunity to have me time, to do things for me. And I see a difference. I just sold and got rid of 57 manuheli'is and a bunch of clothes that no longer fit me. And I'm so grateful. And so I want to thank all of you, because the beauty of this group is that I don't know everything there is to know about Modere, but I have access to all of you, and my people have access to all of you. And together we're learning, and we're growing, and we're changing people, and we're breaking old habits and bad habits, and we're forming new, healthy, clean habits, and we're eating healthy, and we're not starving. You know, this is not like you can't eat, you have to only take, eat rabbit food and or rabbit pills. You know, there's people do crazy things, and this is not a crazy gimmick. This is very healthy and very life-changing and healthy for us. And so I'm so grateful. I cannot even say enough how grateful I am. And then, I think Sharma has her hands full with me, because I need a lot of help. I'm not very tech savvy or good with all these device things. And so Sharma literally walks me through all of it, and she's so patient and kind, and I'm so grateful. I cannot say enough about Sharma and her help, and even to the people that are inquiring through me. If I can't answer, Sharma just jumps right in and always figures out the best deals and the best ways to get people more value for their money so that they can have more products that will change their lives. So I'm at the airport and it's getting really loud and noisy, so I'm going to sign off. But I thank you all so much for this opportunity to share. I am so excited about where we're headed, and like Nahula, I have goals too, and my goal is to break 200. And when I do, she will hear me scream all the way in Molokai.
Thank you so much, Jade, for joining us. What an amazing share. Just hearing these stories are so touching, and we appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to come to us from the airport. Okay, guys. Oh, my goodness. This call was just chock full of amazing content, amazing golden pieces. So if you have a chance to listen to this recording, please play back. Please listen back. Jade shared so much. If you just listen to her story, you're going to just be able to connect with, if you have had doubts about how you can continue promoting or how to promote or why you should promote. You got to listen to these stories again. But what I'm going to do right now is I think it's perfect timing because we're going to bring one more person on, and you heard her name mentioned twice in this call. Nahula mentioned that when Sharma had posted that she was down 50 pounds, that became her goal. And you just heard Jade mention Sharma helping her when, she can't maybe do the tech stuff or when she's busy and she can't get the information to somebody who Jade is introducing it to. And, that is a part of our system, right? Or part of our system is to plug into the people who are a part of your team. And then Sharma she's a chat leader. So Sharma runs the chat that Jade's people are a part of. And this is just the beautiful piece of our duplication, is that as we continue to support each other, that's how it grows out with our 5-day drop chats. And people, through the whole process, people are having life-changing experiences. That's the foundation of it all. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hand the call over to this beautiful woman. Her name is Sharma Bautista. She used to be a beauty pageant queen. Jade brought it out. She used to do pageants when she was little, and then now that she's an adult, she's a mother of 2 beautiful children. She has a son and a daughter. She has 2 jobs. Many of us here in Hawaii have 2 jobs. That's it. But when I met her, she had 3 jobs. So now she has 2 jobs. She had been with Alaska Airlines for like years, I think almost 10 years. She's been with Alaska Airlines, and because of that, it allows her to travel. She's also been with Sonesta. Prior to that, it was Marriott. So she's like a purchasing manager for a hotel, like a purchasing manager for the food and beverage purchaser for a hotel, which is crazy because her life is so busy. I mean, it never ends because, the hotel constantly has banquets and restaurants and all that kind of stuff. And yet she has made the time to create this space in her life so she can give time to her to support herself in her journey of health and wellness, but also share with others. She was a customer for a whole year, and then she became a social marketer with us. Like I mentioned, she's a chat leader. She has a blue in the color code, guys. She's a blue-white in the color code, and we're so blessed to have her with us. So I want to bring to the line Sharma Bautista. Sharma is a senior team leader, Platinum 1 with us. That is right. So welcome to the line, Sharma. How you doing, sis? Hanging in there on this call?
I'm good. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
You got tears? Because I know if I was crying, you had to be crying, okay? If I was crying, there's no way you could not be crying.
Gosh, thank you so much to Nahula, to Jade, and to all of you for being here. Yes, what an amazing call with so much emotion, so much feeling of wanting to impact our communities and make people feel better from the inside out. So I am so honored to be here with all of you. As Brandy mentioned, I am a mom of two. I work full-time for the Sonesta as well as part-time with Alaska Airlines, as I love to travel, and it definitely has allowed me to be a part of our conferences with Modere and be with everyone, and also become a certified color code personality coach, which allows me to do what I love because I'm a blue. I love to connect and share my life beautifully with everyone through social media. And I've done that for the past 2 years. I just made 2 years in September. I started as a customer looking for the best collagen, and I'm glad I found BioCell because it has definitely changed my life. 9 months into that, I took the leap of faith and wanted to get closer to this community, and I joined the business. I had no idea that the transformation I was going to get was going to be more than just dropping weight. I dropped 50 pounds and also transformed my whole mind in how I saw things. I'm a pretty positive person, but I've definitely opened up my mind and transformed myself through all of this, and it became mind-blowing. 2023 was amazing. I had an amazing year learning about myself, growing myself, taking care of my health, and learning so much so that I could share with others. Part of doing this, I released a lot of heavy baggage that I never realized I was carrying for so long that made me stuck. So through Modere, it has helped open up my mind to the endless possibilities there is with this company through product, through community, and sharing your life. I was pretty private as well, like most of us Hawaiians are, until Modere came into my life, and I realized that I can share with others, and if they want to see it, they're going to see it, and I'm able to connect there. And when they're ready, they'll also reach out to my messages that I send out to them. And I'll never, ever leave someone. I'll always follow up, even if it's months later or weeks later after messaging them, because we all have busy lives. So what you want to do through sharing is constantly reach out to those people, because timing is everything. As Jade mentioned, the first time I mentioned to her, it wasn't the right timing. But the second time I reached out to her about the 5-day drop is when we connected, and it came at the perfect timing when she was dealing with health issues in her life or weight that she wanted to drop. So through that, our health and wellness journey is a lifetime, as we are always eating and always around food. So through this 5-day drop and systems, we're able to stay connected and continue our journey so that we can be accountable and share with others. Through the 5-day drop, I have helped many quietly and as well as in chats. One of my social marketers, I'm going to shout her out, Roslyn, who joined me last December, I believe. She was working with her A1C numbers, and through the 5-day drop, in 3 months, she was able to drop her A1C numbers by 1 point. Life-changing. She also cold turkey dropped soda, which is huge with sugar and a huge impact to their lives if you're diabetic. That has been an amazing inspiration to me to keep going, and she is also sharing with her family and her friends and getting them some amazing results. I also helped someone who worked at our property who found out in May that their A1C numbers was at 9.4. These people never imagined that they could even change their lifestyle or what that was, and didn't even realize that the foods that they thought was horrible and that they wouldn't want to eat, they actually found to be stuff they love now, and has helped them drop their numbers. 9.4 in A1C numbers down to 6.4. They're not out of the woods yet, but in 3 months they dropped 3 points and is still going, and all through the support and accountability through our systems that we have, as well as making lifestyle changes. to end with that, I'm going to give you some tips because I appreciate your time, and we're hitting the hour here. The first, I would say, is mindset. Shifting your mindset to be positive. Find a community so that you can surround yourself with people who are going to build you up and bring the best out of you. 2, stay close to the fire. Stay connected. And 3, consistency in whatever way you can. Life gets busy, believe me, and we want to definitely try to keep it consistent in how you're sharing with people, because when the time is right, it's going to blow up and you're going to be amazed at how much you're impacting your community. So again, thank you all. I appreciate your time. Thank you, Nahula, Jade, Derrilyn, Brandy, and everyone else behind the scenes who has definitely made this call amazing. Turning it back to you, Brandy.
Sharm, we would have let you go over, but thank you so much. This has been an amazing call, all of you. Sharma, the chats are going off. You have been an inspiration to so many of us, being a blue, being so connected in the way that you connect with us. This is truly what makes a team. So, guys, if you're listening to this call right now, you just heard from a team of different individuals who come together with the same mission, with the same goal, and everyone in this company, in our team here, can have this too. I encourage you to get back with the person who you're working with, get back with your leader. Tell them you want to implement the 5-day drop group duplication system, because that system is truly the heartbeat of, number 1, helping people create results, because if not, why are we even here? And then number 2, of course, helping people change their mindset and push beyond their comfort level so they can share with others, so that 3, they can ultimately experience the transformation that so many of these women, all of these women on this call, experience and share themselves, and you can experience it too. And when we can bring that culture to our teams, to our company, then that is priceless, guys, priceless. We're going to change lives. Thank you, ladies, so much. This has been a beautiful call. Thank you, Derrilyn, Nakama. Thank you, Nahula, Kapuni. Thank you, Jane White, Ale, and Sharma, Bautista. Thank you so much, John Melton, for this call. Michelle Barnes, you guys are amazing. Thanks, Sean, for running it. Take care, everyone. Have an amazing and beautiful Saturday.